I started to work here August 15, 1985, when Peter Hughes used to run the diving here. But then I took a break. I went back to Curaçao, where I am from, and then I was brought back here. But then I went to work for Sand Dollar. And being at Sand Dollar, Serge came, twisted my arm and made me come back. And I've been back 17 years now. Yeah.
So how long have you been working with Divvy? 17 years or?
This time 17 years, straight.
What about before?
Before, 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And how long have you been diving?
Professionally, 42 years.
Wow.
January 10th, I celebrated 42 years of doing this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What got you into diving?
Well, I went to work for a company in Aruba, and the possibility existed to take a course. I didn't do it right away, but then after 10 months of working there, I took a resort course and they created a monster. There was no stopping me after that. I took all the courses, became a dive master, then an instructor, and I'm here now today.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what is your favorite part about diving on Bonaire?
Teaching. Yes, you know, share with somebody who does not know what it is, that's fun. It's not always the same. It's always a challenge. You never know who you're going to get until you're there, and it's a nice challenge, you know.
What is so rewarding to you about teaching others?
When they come back and said, oh, this was great, that's the reward. You know, if they like it and say it, that's my reward.
What do you love so much about diving?
It's everything. Being down there, there's no trouble, nobody to bother you, you cannot talk, nobody goes quack, 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 you know. It's the peacefulness, the serenity, and being one with nature down there. That's what it is.
What is your favorite place to dive on the island?
South, north, or Klein. See, south is Angel City, because south we have a double reef structure. A reef which is an extension of the shoreline that drops down to a sandy channel. You cross the sandy channel, there will be a second reef which is an elevation out from the flat sandy channel, and this one drops down all the way to Venezuela. And there is a point where the two reefs come together in only 40 feet of water. And lots of schooling fish there. And that's the particular part of that reef I like. That's south. Now we go north. North, it is Rappel. Rappel has a little bit of everything. It has a straight vertical wall. It has a beautiful plateau and a nice gradual slope. And the slope, it changes, you know, part of it caves in, and it is just amazing. You have to do it yourself to see it. And on Klein, it's forest. Forest is close to the southwest corner of Klein. And it is just beautiful. A simply marvelous dive.
And what is one of the coolest things that you have seen creature-wise underneath the water?
Well, I have two coolest things. One was a 40-foot whale shark approaching us on the water. It had 21 remora stuck to its body, and it spent 7 minutes with us, swimming side by side. We could have touched it if we wanted to, but we did not touch. It left, came back, spent another 5 minutes with us, and I thought that was the most amazing thing, the ultimate diving experience. And then the second coolest thing was, we were approached by like 100 dolphins, and that was cool. I got excited, I didn't know what to do, surrounded by so many dolphins. So I came up, they came up after me, I went back down, they came down again, and we kept going until we reached the boat. And when we reached the boat, those that were on board jumped in and played a little with them. So those two were the coolest things I've ever experienced.
Tell me, do you have family on the island, or?
My wife.
Your wife?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
Kids cannot have kids.
Yeah.
Maybe when I grow up.
Awesome, I like that. What do you guys like to do on the island? What are your hobbies?
Well, see, I'm stuck because diving is my job, my hobby, and my sport. It's all in one. So, at work, I teach, I conduct dives out there, I orient people, I bullshit, I play doctor, judge, lawyer. I meet people, make friends, and all of it. So when I go home, I want to chill. I love the quietness, the peacefulness. We have dinner, read, watch a little TV, talk a little, then I'm off to bed. I'm an early bird, so I go to bed early, I wake up early too. But then we like to go away, and when we go away, there's no diving. Coming Saturday, we go to Europe, Holland and Belgium, for 2 weeks. And in November, we go to Aruba. In Aruba, we go lie on the beach. We do the tourist stuff, you know. Lie on the beach, drink pina coladas, catch up on our reading. We love that. So once a year, we go away to do things we do not do here. No scuba diving involved. And once a year, we go to Aruba just to chill.
Awesome. And what is a day in the life like for you?
I come to work. I do the orientation in the morning. You know, brief the newcomers what to expect, all the good things they need to know to do safe and enjoyable diving with us during their stay. I take care of statistics, inventories. I do everything else. Fill tanks too, sometimes sweep the floor, okay? But sometimes when we get real busy, I go out on a boat too. In the mornings we have a 2-tank dive, and in the afternoons a single tank dive. In between we come, we have lunch, fill the tanks, get ready to go out again. That is fun too. Well, the whole thing is unique, you know. You come here, there's no hassle. The first day you brought your stuff down, we have lockers for you to store your gear. You don't get your gear out until the night before you leave. And it's all here. It's so easy, it's simple, you know. You step on the boat, you go out, we dive, we come back, the ring stinks are right there. The whole thing is unique. For example, to give you an example of the uniqueness. Some people come here, they stay elsewhere, they rent tanks elsewhere, and they come and they want a locker. No, the lockers are for the people who stay here. They don't like it. They think everybody can come here and get, no, this facility is for our guests. If you like our facility, then you have to dive with us. That's the uniqueness of here. It's easy and simple.
So talk to me about what it's like working with new divers, experienced divers, and divers with disabilities.
Oh, last week we had a lot of those. We had a group about 70, 15 in wheelchairs, and we took a picture, all the wheelchairs here together, and all the whole group on this pier. This group, they had so much fun that you wouldn't believe it. I mean, not one single complaint. They only had fun. It was unique to work with this group. It's the first time they came here, but they sent their scouts first to check the place out, do a few things to see how we handled the situation, and then the whole gang came, and the whole gang was about 70, from which 15 in wheelchair. And it was a nice challenge, you know, to satisfy them all, and they even booked already for next year. And next year they will come the same week again.
That's awesome.
So that was fun. But working with beginners and experience, there's not much difference, because as I said before too, the diving is easy and simple here. So anybody can dive here. And we have a little bit for everything. For example, we have a shipwreck. The more experienced divers like that. Okay, we have easy reefs where all beginners can dive here and have a lot of fun. And the conditions here are always ideal, you know. No waves, no currents, none of the stuff some other places have to deal with. We don't have those here, so that's why it is so simple and easy to dive here.
Anything interesting like that? Like any random facts you think were interesting?
Well, I wake up in the morning, I do my morning workout so I can face the day. Then I have my breakfast, I drive my car here. I have a Chevrolet Trax LTZ. I love that car. And I drive 30 to 40 minutes to work. See that end of the island? There is where I live. I'm the last house on the island. In my backyard, I can see the entrance of the Washington National Park, Washington Slagbaai National Park. So it's a very quiet place, very peaceful place. Very few people live there, okay? There are, I think, 5 houses in the whole neighborhood, and they're not close together. So I get to work, then the day starts, I do everything, and then after 5, I'm ready to go home, okay? Like I said before, I do it all at work. I work, socialize, enjoy my hobby, my sport, and everything else. So when I go home, I am me then. No more people to talk to, no more organizations, and no more, it is just me at home, chilling, relaxing, and having fun.